Do you fancy a quick challenge?
Obviously.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the FMV Archive. We're doing 10 Dates, the sequel to 5 Dates, which was released around Valentine's Day in 2023. We have played and reviewed 5 Dates, and we gave that game an 82. Is this something that you think will be better? Do I need to play 5 Dates before I play 10 Dates? Will 10 Dates stack up to 5 Dates? Believe it or not, with a name like 10 Dates, this is a dating simulation game, very much an interactive film directed by Paul Rashid. We've done a lot of his games before. The Complex, The Run, which is really good. Check that out. And Hello Stranger, which I think is his best game. Probably the least played, but excellent. Let's get right into our 10-point system to find out if this is a game that you want. You can find this on the Switch, the Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, just about anywhere that you can game, you can play 10 Dates. Number 1, the story. You are Ryan. At least I was Ryan. You can also pick Misha. You can pick a guy or a girl on this if you want to start out. You create your dating profile and you are out on the town, baby. You are going speed dating. You are meeting different women there. From there, you can either choose these women to go on a second date with. Some of them will not like you. The story definitely changes drastically depending on the answers that you give. So your decisions weigh heavily in how this story plays out. But it's really a traditional dating game where you're going on dates, answering questions, asking questions. Very simple stuff, but done pretty darn well. It is a 9 overall for the story. Let's jump right into the gameplay. Number 2. Choose your own adventure game. Get questions, give answers. Ask questions, they give answers, you respond to that. Not too much more than that, but one thing I do really like about this is the interface. When you go to click on a girl to see how much they like you, there's little bars at the bottom saying how well you're doing. So if you like this girl and you want to connect with her more, oh, I'm doing well. I'm not doing good at all. And some of them maybe you don't want to connect with, so you want that score lowers. It goes very well. I think it's done great. Also shows you how many scenes you've seen with that woman and how many potential scenes you can get with them. So you can see how deep the storyline is with that person. Really enjoyed that. Gameplay is pretty good for something that is simple. It is a 7 overall for the gameplay. Number 3, the look and the graphics. The sets are great. Usually in a bar or a restaurant, they look good. It looks like an actual bar. It looks like an actual restaurant. It looks like where you'd be going on speed dates. Lighting is great. Dating scenes are good. Listen, I own a bar, so I know what awkward first dates are. I've seen thousands of these happen right in front of me. These ones look legit. I think it's pretty good for the look and graphics. We'll give it a 10 overall for that. Number 4, the dialogue. Again, I own a bar. I've heard hundreds of these conversations. The one thing I will say, my biggest takeaway from this, all of this looks and feels very natural. It's never really goofy. It's not like some sort of romantic comedy type of thing. Comes off as an actual real scenario that you would have if you went on a date with somebody or were trying to learn something more about someone. What I also enjoy about this is a lot of dating simulation games, the women just fall in love with you instantly. These ones you actually have to connect with people, and that comes through really well in the dialogue. 10 overall for the dialogue. Number 5, the consequences of your decisions. It actually matters what you pick in this game. You will not get along with some women will not get along with you, and that comes through, and so your consequences are super important what you pick with this. Some really innocuous answers that you think you're giving that don't matter at all really matter, and they really just, the woman will instantly turned off or instantly turned on and super into you. So consequences are huge in this one. If you are a completionist, if you are somebody that wants to see every single thing in this, there's a lot to see in this one because there's a huge story tree for this. I would give it a 10 overall for the consequences. Number 6, the acting. Usually when you have really good acting, you have professional actors that have been in a whole bunch of stuff. Not the case with this one, but the acting is still good. I think there's a lot of theater people maybe in this one. A lot of it feels natural. It's not too big. Acting is A+. I don't think anybody was bad in it. Usually you get 1 or 2 stinkers in it, but no, these are all really good. So we're going to give it a 9 overall for the acting. Number 7, direction and cinematography. Paul Rashid has done a lot of these types of games. The Complex, The Run. Definitely check out The Run. I think that's a lot of fun if you like interactive films. This one is done really well too. Quick cuts. You're just sitting there in a bar talking with somebody, but they're always giving you over-the-shoulder shots and make it look like there's actual action happening when there's very little happening other than just a conversation. So there's a lot of cuts in there. None of the answers are particularly long. There's no soliloquy in here that takes 3 or 5 minutes to listen to. So you're always making choices and it moves very fast, which I think is super important for these dating games. Direction and cinematography is easily a 10. The lighting is great. The shots are great. Everything looks really good in this. Number 8, music and sound design. The sound design is excellent in this. You could be picking up a lot of background noise considering the places that they're at. You don't miss. The sound design is really good. The music is kind of stock romantic comedy music. It's not great. It's not bad. It is what it is. It's not supposed to be great. That's not why we're watching and playing these types of things. 8 overall for music and sound design. Number 9, inventiveness. What is new about this one? One, it doesn't have that stupid POV that almost every dating simulation game has where it's just you looking at someone straight on. I hate that. That's not inventive. That's been done before, but I'd like that they at least don't do it in these games. While it plays a lot like 5 Dates, there are things that are a little bit different into it. The relationship meter is a whole bunch better in this one. I think it's much big improvement. And again, this isn't super inventive, but it is in this genre that some of these girls aren't going to like you. And that's, I think, something that is a refreshing thing in these types of games. So while nothing is groundbreakingly new in this, there are enough things that are different that make it slightly inventive. We'll give it a 5 overall for inventiveness. Our last and most important category, fun. How much fun did I have playing this? I had a lot of fun playing it. These games are not my type of thing, not into the dating simulation types of games. This one's done particularly well. And the women are completely different in this one too. I didn't have any that had the same personality. They were all wildly different, which made each one of the dates very fresh, and I enjoyed that. So that made it a lot more fun. I would give it an 8 overall for fun, and that is for a genre of games that I don't particularly care for. That gives us a final score of an 88, eking out 5 Dates, which we gave an 82 when we reviewed that game. This one I think is a little bit better. I think it's because the changes in the sets, the changes in the locations, that improves it a little bit. I think the acting is better in this one. So what is our final verdict? Should you be getting this? I think you can get it for around 10 bucks, depending on where you get it, if it's on sale, if it's not on sale, maybe 15 at the most. It's fun, it's quick. I think I got through a playthrough with one woman in like an hour, hour and a half. Definitely wasn't 2. Tons of replay value in this one. If you want to get through all of them and see the responses that these women go and what the dates are, this game's probably like 10 hours deep. There's a lot of different things that you can do on here. And it's fun enough that you're getting different enough responses that I think you'll want to come back to it and play it again. That said, I want you to come back to the FMV archive again. We do nothing but FMV gaming. We do walkthroughs, we do reviews, we do playthroughs, and give our thoughts on what games might be when they come out. So a whole bunch of FMV content. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.